Dave, thanks for talking to us. Just your assessment of what you've seen from your team.
Deserve to lose. Some poor decision making throughout the 90 minutes. Some players living off Saturday's performance, thinking they'd cracked it. Results in, the performance that we saw.
Is it one of those you have to take on the chin?
Well, you have to take it on the chin whether you like it or not. I don't like taking it on the chin, I have to say, because it was avoidable. Full credit to Morecambe, I'm not taking anything away from them. We didn't half give them a helping hand. We gave them 2 goals for a start. We started the game really well.
Yeah.
Started the game, I don't know how long they scored after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it was. The first 10 minutes we were good. Then we forget to run. Just let him walk into the box and cross the ball and walk into the box. You can't do that at any level. Second goal, very similar, but worse. Third goal, goal kick. It's like, come on. And that's out of possession. In possession, we made some horrific decisions. And just said to him, we can't make that many poor decisions in a game of football and expect anything from it. It's as simple as that. And not run around. I don't know about the stats, but I bet you any money the team run further on Saturday than they did tonight, and that's got nothing to do with ability or anything else, any other variable that you want to consider. It's got everything to do with desire and wanting to run around. And some of our players, whether they willfully chose not to, I don't know, but I don't think so. But you cannot perform like we did, both in decision making, both in pass appreciation, both in running around, and expect to win anything from the game. It's as simple as that.
You got off to what you wanted in the second half, though, and you must have thought if there is a third goal, if we get it, we can go on. But it had a little spells of looking as though it was happening, but not enough.
We gave the ball away too often. We didn't build any sort of concerted pressure because our decision making was horrific for long periods. And if you make poor decisions on the ball, then you get what you deserve. You take nothing away from Morecambe. They come, frustrated us. We don't have. I think it wasn't Morecambe that frustrated me tonight. It was our own performance. It was our own decision making. I don't think we made them work anywhere near as hard as what they should have done for their victory.
You always take everything out of the game, and that'll give you plenty of food for thought, won't it? How you approach your players and how you work with your players, because I know we keep coming back to it. It is a new group, and perhaps some of them have, think they had cracked it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'll just ask them that question. I don't know the answer, but I can tell them they haven't, and I just have. Life doesn't work like that. Never mind football. There's people say you're only as good as your next game. It's not true. You're only as good as your last game. That's not true. You're only as good as your next game. That's what it is. And some players believed, I think, that they were as good as their last game, and disregarded the opposition and what was put in front of them tonight.
It did seem as though Morecambe was saying to you, "Come on, then, get on to us." I think, in fact, halfway through the second half, it changed his tactics and went with more back players.
Well, I have to say, I said to Alex Morris after 40 minutes, I said, I think we've been the better team first half, but we should be 4 down. That's the crazy, because we had the lion's share possession, but we hadn't done anywhere near enough in possession to ask enough questions, and then look vulnerable because we didn't want to run around when the ball turned over. I don't think second half that opinion changed too much, but I think that's not necessarily because we played particularly well. I think that's because Morecambe ceded that initiative and gave us that initiative. So, we can't make that many poor decisions on the football. We just can't, and if we do, then we'll get exactly what we got tonight.
Yeah, it's unusual that you make that many. A hard one to take, but as you say, onwards and upwards, there's a long way to go, and you've got to put it behind you and learn.
Of course, we've got a young group and a new group. We know that, and we've got to dust them down and make them go again.